has become part of the disciplined expansion anchored in a proven platform for sustainable growth.
It is my great pleasure to welcome you today to this very special occasion as we officially KL Wellness City launches our collaboration between KL Wellness City and Golden Destinations under the campaign titled The Golden Journey to Wellness. That's right, the Golden Journey to Wellness, with the tagline Global Destinations and Wellness Rewards. Under this collaboration, Melody Tours and Travels and Berhad has been appointed as the official agency to administer the voucher redemption and booking arrangements for our buyers. Yes, for our KL Wellness City buyers. Today marks more than just a campaign launch. It represents a new way of thinking about how we live, how we travel, and how we take care of our well-being. And definitely, travel is an important element. At KL Wellness City, we have always believed that wellness is not confined to hospitals or clinics. It is a way of life. It is about how we live every day, the environments that we create, we live in, and the experiences that we choose. KL Wellness City, as described by our MC just now, is a 26.5 acres integrated wellness development located in Bukit Jalil, directly opposite Pavilion Bukit Jalil. This township, led and designed by a group of medical doctors that helms the KL Wellness City, is with the aim and aspiration of redefining urban living through health care, lifestyle, and community wellness. It is a city of life, a city of wellness. And members of the media, we are not just building a development, but a complete ecosystem featuring a 1.3 acres of wellness park, a new landmark, a new building known as the Nobel Healthcare Park, a mixed development healthcare park, targeted for completion very soon in the next 3 months from today. That's right, the Nobel Healthcare Park, targeted for completion in Q3 2026, will have a seamless connection via link bridge directly into one of the newest private hospital, international hospital in the country, named KL International Hospital. In short, KLIH. That's right, we are ready to welcome the first batch of group of buyers, owners, residents, doctors, retailers to the Nobel Healthcare Park in Q3 and Q4 this year in 2026. KLIH itself is designed as a future-ready tertiary hospital with a scalability of up to 1,000 beds, 25 operating theatres, and even a rooftop helipad for air ambulance services, forming the backbone, the medical backbone of this wellness city. Together, these components reflects our vision of creating a truly integrated wellness destinations for the future. It's not just outbound that we are focusing. KL Wellness City will complement Malaysia's tourism effort in creating lots of inbound to the country and creating a lot of economic contributions to all the stakeholders and players in the tourism and the medical line. But today, We are taking that vision one step further. Through our collaborations with Golden Destinations, we are extending wellness beyond our city and beyond our borders to our valued purchasers of KL Wellness City. Because wellness is not only about where you live, it is also about how you experience the world. This campaign offers our purchasers something truly meaningful. And what would that be, ladies and gentlemen? During this campaign period, purchasers of our medical suites, the clinics, the retail suites, the shops, the office suites, meaning the offices itself, and the commercial suites. What is the commercial suites? The 2 bedrooms, the 3 bedrooms, and also it can be used as a commercial usages. These commercial suites, medical suites, retail suites, and office suites will enjoy exclusive rewards, including a 10,000 ringgit worth of travel vouchers from Golden Destinations, hence accessing to a global travel network spanning over 20 airline partners that covers across Asia, Europe, and even long-haul destinations. What does this mean? As what Mr. Mita has said, more than 100 global destinations. Isn't that great to be a buyer in KL Wellness City? And of course, on top of that, KL Wellness City will be rewarding our buyers during this campaign period health screening vouchers worth up to 6,000 ringgit to be utilized and used once KL International commences operations within the next 6 to 9 months. That's right, KL International Hospital is scheduled for opening sometime December this year too. What we are really offering here is not just travel and not just healthcare rewards, but what we are offering is a complete wellness journey from preventive health, your health screening, to global experiences, to long-term lifestyle values. You work so hard, you need to chill, you need to relax, you need to travel, you need to see the world, be it Singapore or Iceland or even Australia to Japan or even China, right down to Mauritius or Maldives. These are what we call experiences, lifetime experiences. And what we're going to say is this: KL Wellness City truly agrees that this tagline is important, and we have always loved this tagline: travel well, live well, stay well. Finally, I would also like to take this opportunity to acknowledge and extend an appreciation to our partner Golden Destinations for sharing our vision in elevating lifestyle experiences and for working with us to bring this campaign to life. At KL Wellness City, together with Golden Destinations, we are not just building properties. We are not just giving you a travel. We are building a future-ready wellness ecosystem where healthcare, lifestyle, and global connectivity comes together. And today's launch is definitely another milestone, another important milestone for KL Wellness City. And thank you once again for being here with us, witnessing this important moment. In the past 2 years, we have done a lot of collaborations with other airlines, but it is our most greatest privilege today to be doing this with Golden Destinations. On that note, I would like to once again thank our partners, members of media present today, and guests for being part of this moment. And we look forward to a successful campaign and to welcoming more buyers, more residents to our KL Wellness City in enjoying and appreciating this journey of wellness being. With that, thank you very much and wishing everyone a great day ahead. Thank you.
Any media that have question?
Yes, good afternoon. Congratulations. This is the official launch and MOU signing ceremony. I have one question for Datuk Seri Vincent Liu. For those investors who invest in shops and offices, what are the type of business you wish them to see that you will do it in your premise?
Okay, so basically, being a healthcare and wellness city, primarily for the medical suites and clinics, you'll be a lot of specialist doctors and the other supporting like health sciences and products and services, such as TCM, traditional Chinese medicines practices. There will also be aesthetic clinics. There will also be dentists and etc. So that's for the clinics. For the office space itself, the offices itself, basically very likely and most of the occupant that comes in, be it on rental or to purchase it, basically will be very much be enjoying and focusing and targeting and related to healthcare and wellness, right? So they will be roughly in those areas. For the retail, because we only have approximately about 45 shops in the Nobel Healthcare Park. And these 45 shops is catering for the entire township of 26.5 acres. So it will be very attractive, very strategic to have these shops to have like from F&B, cafes, restaurants, be it 24 hour or even on the normal operating hour like 10, 12, 16 hours a day. Apart from that, obviously a lot of convenience stores will come in. There will be supermarket as well, groceries, and also a lot of other supporting services. Meaning, for example, you will have some laundry as well. You will have money changer because we will have a lot of foreign patients. And not forgetting, there will be a lot of beverages outlets as well. F&B, when I mentioned this, be it the chain outlets itself. There will be some coffee operators, pharmacies itself that will be coming in. And we believe that some of these retailers, they will be renting only. So when we offer this opportunity for it to be on sale, all right, basically the investors or the retailers, they have a chance to buy. Very not often you get a chance to buy a shop lot, ground floor shop lot, exactly downstairs the ground floor of so many clinics and medical center. Usually you can only rent. So for those chain outlets that they want to rent, we will match them to rent from our buyer. And for our buyer investors who like to invest shop lots, this is the perfect chance and perfect timing. To recap what I just said, how often do you get a chance to buy a ground floor shop lot with so many clinics and medical centers and hospital? Go around the Klang Valley or Johor or Penang. Where would you find a chance to buy and own a shop lot? At the ground floor, you don't have actually. Alright, very seldom we can find this opportunity. Right, so we find that because we are completing the project and going to hand over key in the next 3 months, within the next 3 months, so we find it's just nice for us to launch this campaign and do one good round of benefit to the buyers itself. Of course, there are criteria when they buy and all that, but we believe and we know this campaign will continue to run for several months itself because the buyers will have a chance to comply and enjoy all these benefits itself. Okay, processing their loans and all that. Then on top of that, if you are talking about, for example, the clinics I mentioned just now, the office, the retail shops itself, and we also have those like in 2 and 3 bedrooms, for example. So if there are buyers who want to buy for it to be used for their own stay, or they feel that they want to run and operate, and it's a good place for them to operate a row or floor of step-down care or confinement center, and they only want to rent, it's okay, we can rent it to them because there'll be investor who wants to buy the whole floor. Right, so we believe we are able to give a very good solution to those who only want to rent, because they'll be ready buyers. And for those buyers who are looking to buy 1 unit or 2 unit or 1 whole floor, for example, because they'll be takers already, basically we're going to add on and throw in these VBs for you because this is our last round already. Reason, as I said, we are completing the project and handing over the key within the next 3 months. Yeah. Basically, we are trying to create this as a lifestyle. We are trying to complement it and making it available for our buyers to enjoy all these choices. So it's not just about flight ticket, a series tour series and all that. Also, you can book cruises. Also, you can book from the voucher itself. So you have plenty of choices. And previously we only worked with one airline. Now you have many destinations and many airlines to choose. That's very good, you know. Hearing it, listening it, since you are investing or going to buy something for your own stay, or you're going to invest a shop, or you're going to open up your office anyway, and you find that, you know, Bukit Jalil is really a strategic area and you have all this ecosystem, you know, why don't just consider? But we're just to try to create this to be a trend that is in line with the wellness ecosystem, to be exact. Now, what inspired us is this. Basically, since the past 2 years itself, from time to time, we have worked with different airlines on rewarding our buyers itself, and our response has been very good. It has actually prompted us to say that we want to do more and more, but we always want to do better than last time. And this is also the reason why we chose Golden Destinations, because we feel that Golden Destinations ideology, concept, principle, and also the business model and business directions is about creativity, and it's about being the market leader as well. And as KL Wellness City is building ourselves to be the first healthcare and wellness city in Southeast Asia, we also want to find the best in the country, the best travel and tour organization company that's well established and reputable. We must find very reputable partner, because this is also our commitment to our buyers. No doubt that this is a reward that GD and our KL Wellness City has put in to package it and rewarding, but we want to make sure we can deliver it, and it must deliver it with a very good level of customer satisfaction, service level and all that. And so far, me, myself and KL Wellness City team, we are very comfortable with Golden Destinations led by Mr. Mita, and that hence prompted us to say and approach them and say, can we collaborate with you?
One more question. The 10,000 voucher, right? Will there be like any special terms and conditions, like you cannot use it in Mata Fair because Mata Fair already like so affordable, right? So will there be any terms and conditions for the purchaser?
No term and condition. Everything you can buy.
Okay, in short, actually the answer is as good as cash.
Yes.
So whatever package, wherever you go, basically you can purchase. If there's an airline cost, the flight cost is that much, it's as good as cash lah. It's just that, sorry, I didn't give you a cash. I'm giving you a voucher. But I just want to add one more little thing. This campaign itself, the buyer is getting 2 things: the travel and the general health screen. The general health screen itself is very important, even for the ladies, the children, or even men, etc. The package itself that we're offering, there's a different amount that we're offering for different types of buyer, but generally it's up to 6,000 ringgit of general health screening. So 6,000 ringgit health screening packages, you can do very comprehensive, detailed health screening already, you know. It's really a lot of money there. Some health screening is only 799. You know, you go to a lot of medical centers and hospitals, some typically, you know, have a whole range of comprehensive insurance or health screening. It's only a few hundred ringgit. You can go very comprehensive one, very comprehensive. It's also 1,000 over ringgit only. Alright? If you go very detailed, you know, whole family go on the package. Some hospital is only offering what? 3,999, 2 adults, 2 children, for a certain range of types of full checkup, you know, with consultation and all that. Just imagine, you're getting up to 6,000 ringgit, which means what? You also get to meet and get enjoy among the newest equipment that is employed and brought in by KL International Hospital, not the old technology. A new private hospital always brings it among the best, among the newest medical equipment to the country. That's always the situation. And yes, you know, KL International Hospital is bringing all this in. So, the process is shorter, the services and equipments are all new, and we would like our buyers to be the first batch to really enjoy this itself. And it's not confined to one person. Basically, the general health screening packages itself, the voucher, can be used by the whole family and can be used by relatives also, because the voucher for the health screening, you own it, you have it, you can actually use it and bring anyone to use it together with you. Okay, same goes to the travel voucher itself, GD voucher. Basically, GD voucher, when you want to book flights, etc., they can book for 2, 3, 4 flights itself. 10,000 ringgit, you can fly a lot. You can also fly business class, up to you. Alright, so you can have multiple. You have certain, package I saw in the Mata time, certain very popular packages also fully sold out. You want to go for certain tour series itself, even below 2,500 ringgit, you can get very, very good package and tours already to many, many countries. With that, it means that you can go 4 person, Alright, if you booked more than 10,000, you can accumulate and use it. Not one time you finish off. You can actually use 4,000 this month, and then another 2 months later you use the balance of the 6,000, up to you. Alright, if you actually book in total is 11,000 ringgit, then you top up cash for 1,000 more ringgit lah. Okay, but then I also hope my aspiration from this partnership itself, you will enjoy the excellent customer service by GD and his partner here. Alright, so Melody Tours and Travel, we count on you lah. The level of kind of a service that we would like to offer
Very important
to the buyers.
My question is, you also say this collaboration will strengthen Malaysia's position as medical tourism hub? And if yes, how many tourists or visitors are expected to come to KL City Wellness once it's fully cooperated?
Okay. Alright, so basically the hospital, KL International Hospital, from the first day of inception, the planning itself, it's meant to be a medical tourism hospital. Just like those top hospitals in Malacca and the few very, very successful hospitals in Penang. So right from the start, the strategy, the equipment, the marketing strategy, the outreach, the plan itself, pre-opening, started even right now already, is actually to attract and address medical tourism. So among the 3 countries that we focus a lot in medical tourism will be primarily first Indonesia, then the tier 2 will be actually the Singapore and the China itself. The tier 3, but very close to the tier 2, is from the Middle East, these countries. Now, generally, in the first 24 months of the KL International Hospital's operations itself, we are targeting more than 30% of our hospital's patients to be foreigners, alright, to come from overseas to our place, to the hospital itself. Not forgetting, allow me to also add, in the Nobel Healthcare Park, there will be about 200 over privately owned clinics by specialist doctors. Okay, so these specialist doctors that have their own private clinics, most of them are very well established senior doctors. So senior doctors, specialist doctors who are popular and established, generally they would have built their reputation and also attracting and catering to a lot of foreign patients. But the difference over here now, why are these established senior doctors or consultants, specialist doctors, joining us in KL Wellness City, having their own private clinic? It's because finally, within an ecosystem, next to a very big hospital with so many good newest equipment and all that, they finally have a chance to own their clinic selama-lamanya, perpetually. Whereas a lot of senior consultants and doctors and surgeons, they were merely renting their clinics in a normal private hospital now. But in KL Wellness City, they have a chance and opportunity to own the clinic. Own means ownership. When they have own ownership, it means that they will employ their own nurses. They will decide their clinic hours. They can also open their clinic on Saturdays, Sundays. Alright, and then they will be charging and the patients and collecting the income and the charges themselves, not the hospital. And it also means that they can actually partner, employ, and work together with many other doctors. Okay, let's say cardiologists. They can bring in another 1 or 2 other cardiologists and partner and run in the same clinic. But you can't do that. The cardiologists cannot do it now in any other private hospital. They are themselves. So what I'm trying to say is the medical tourism, once the framework is correct, the business model is correct, just like in Singapore, giving the chance of doctors to be able to own the clinic themselves and have their liberty and privilege to build legacy. Selama-lamanya is their own clinic, that they will own the brand name of the clinic itself, then, and that's why medical tourists, foreign patients, more and more will come to Malaysia. More and more will come to Malaysia because these doctors and specialists will certainly work very hard. Because every single hour a day they put into their own practice, they will reap the benefits, they will see the results. So in short, the first 2 years of operation, we target and foresee more than 30% of our patients will come from overseas. And that's our contribution in complementing Malaysia's tourism, Visit Malaysia tourism effort.
Will Golden Destination and Melody provide more to other tourists to come to Malaysia for medical help?
Actually, our company didn't do inbound because of Dato Sri, this vision. I think we have to do something on that, and with Melody together. That's a great opportunity. This KL Wellness project, I think, is very good, especially 30%. I think not enough. Maybe it can be more. Yeah, neighboring country, they really need a so-called good doctor. Yeah, so and then reasonable charges. Compare with some country is expensive. Then language issue. I think Malaysia, we are playing a very important part, and then strategic, the location as well. Yeah, so you're done.